Hello and welcome to Being Extraordinary. My name is Sarah Kent and I help women to connect to and create their dreams. Would you like to be more resilient? Would it help you if you were better at coping with setbacks? I don't know anyone who's answered no to that question. And in this episode, I'm continuing our exploration of resilience and the different elements which contribute towards it. In the last episode, we looked at self-confidence, and today we're going to look at control. Now, if you're a woman and you find this helpful, you will find a lot of value and support in my Facebook group, Being Extraordinary. You'll see the link in the description below this video, and I'd love to see you there. Now, control is something, of course, that many of us want or even crave to some degree within our own lives. And yet, we're often not really aware of what is within our control or not. Generally speaking, resilient people are aware of what they can control within any particular situation and how they can influence what's going on, both internally and externally. They believe their own actions and behaviours influence their life circumstances and experiences. In psychology, this is actually known as having a high internal locus of control. I've got that one right, yes. A high internal locus of control. The opposite of this is someone who believes that their life is simply the result of things outside their control, like luck or fate. If you have a high internal locus of control, you're more likely to learn from your actions and engage in behaviours that lead to the results that you hope to achieve. You understand that setbacks and their causes are usually temporary, changeable, and actually often really local. And you can always search for new ways to approach a difficult situation. So this begs the question, what can we control in any situation? And at the simplest level, and probably the most powerful level, is remembering we always have control over how we respond to our circumstances. None of us have complete control over our lives. Of course, natural disasters show that very well. But if we understand that we do have control over our responses, say our effort, our attitude, and proactivity, then we realize that we are responsible for what we make of our circumstances, given the reality that we can't control. So there is a lovely phrase which reminds us of this, and you probably know it. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So we can find that serenity through developing practices which help us feel calm and present in the moment. And I've created a free 30-page ebook which is full of practices to help you to connect to your inner sanctuary. And I'll pop a link to that in the video description for you. When we have that inner serenity, we remember that we have a choice in how we show up in the face of whatever is happening around us. That choice is something we do have control over. And even that small element of clarity and control helps to build resilience. So when things don't go to plan, and that can happen on a daily basis for many of us, we can always ask ourselves some simple questions. And these questions are helpful even when the situation is not in our control. So the first question is, what is most important to me? What's most important to me here? And the second question is, how can I learn and grow from this? Another couple of questions which can help are, what will I do differently next time? And another, what will I do differently tomorrow to make it better? So this isn't actually about achieving anything, it's about simply grounding into what's really important and growing and learning from that every day. And remembering that we always can control our own response to any situation. So I hope you found those questions helpful to help you to reconnect to what you can control. And if you would like suggestions for how to be more present and calm, then of course you're welcome to download the ebook that is linked to in that video description. As I mentioned at the beginning, if you are a woman who has a dream and wants to make a difference in or with your life, you're very welcome to join my Facebook group. Again, there's a link in the description below the video. Just request to join and I'll welcome you personally once you're there. I would love to see you in the group. I'm Sarah Kent, and until next time, be extraordinary.